What's poppin', y'all? Zeke Jones, what's good? It's good. Let me get my lighting right. Guys, let's get right into it, man. It's not the holiday anymore, guys. We're getting right back into it, right? Let's get back into it tonight, you guys, cuz King Earner is putting out some bogus videos. First of all, let's get to it. King Earner is he's saying he's going to give the people content of OBH. He's saying he's going to give the people OBH content, right? That's what King Earner's saying. Bruh, that dark low footage you just put out was dark. It was dark. Don't be putting out none of that grainy old footage. Yo, Devin Walker, what's good, man? Philly Savage in here. What's popping? Legend in the building. What it do? Get it how you live. Get it how you live. What's popping? Yep. So King Earner is saying that he wants to release some of his old footage with AR-Rab and his old footage with Dark Low. I know a lot of you guys in the chat have seen some of my old interviews with Dark Low. I actually just released 2 of the old interviews with Dark Low, and they did crazy numbers, and they were really good interviews. So if King Earner wants to challenge me in releasing videos, I'm going to release my old AR-Ab interviews. How about that, you guys? Let me release my first interview with Ab, which was about 40 minutes long, maybe longer. And then I'm going to release my second interview with Ab that actually ended up on MTV. So we could do a little challenge, King Earner and I. So we'll release the AR-Ab interviews, and we'll see who has the better content. Zeke Jones. All right, yo, DM me on Instagram, Zeke. Custom Jones in here. Yo, my man's driving, but he's still in here. I appreciate that. That's love, man. That's what I do this for. It's called consistency, because you're consistently tuning in. That's why I'm going to consistently put out material. Yesterday, I actually released an old interview that I did with Neef Buck, one half of the Young Guns. Fly Prolific in the building. Was popping, my dude. Just Zeke. All right, DM me at Mikey T _ the movie star. Matter of fact, everybody in here that's watching, everybody that's listening, if you're on Instagram, follow me on the gram. It's Mikey T _ the movie star. I wanted to jump on live tonight, because King Earner is basically challenging me to see who has the better OBH content. I don't think there's any competition, but we also got some news. We also got some news for y'all, because this is something King Earner sort of like, he hit me up in my DM about this, you guys. King Earner hit me up in my DM about this when I wasn't even paying it no mind. I wasn't paying this no mind whatsoever, you guys. No mind whatsoever. All this speculation of issues with AR-Rab and King Earner. I know a lot of people out there know about the speculation of issues with King Earner and AR-Rab. You know what I mean? And it was funny because I would ignore that, being a supporter of OBH. Like I said, like a lot of you know, I ignore the negative factors that come with groups, and I try to focus on the positive. You know what I mean? So when people are hitting me up saying, oh, Earner does this, Earner does that, I try to put it from my mind, like all these claims about CMOS. Like somebody hit me up about, what year was my first interview with AR-Rab? It had to be 2013, 2014, right when he got out of jail. I literally interviewed Ab. Sorry to break off, you guys. You know what I mean? But we don't need to talk about King Burner just like that. You know what I mean? That's what I'm going to call him from now, guys. King Burner. Appreciate everybody tapping in tonight. Everybody in the chat that follows me on Instagram, I will follow you back. It's Mikey T _ the movie star. Appreciate y'all for tapping in tonight. I got this new OOE magazine merch presented by Non-Stop Connections. The merch looks dope, y'all. Y'all got to admit, I'm repping the orange joint. Today, just Zeke, I got the DM, man. I'm going to follow you back. Mooka Rock, Devin. Bro, Devon. Mook. 100% murder Mook. Yeah, real love. I ain't going to waste my time on it, man. We ain't wasting our time. But you know what? King Earner basically said something today in his interview that made me put a few things together. King Erner said a few things in his exclusive that he dropped today, where he released an old freestyle from Dark Low that had to be, it was like so dark, you guys. Like it was like this. It was like this all over it. Like, bro, why are you going to release footage like that and call it quality? That's whack. That's whack. King Erner basically put it out there. He put it out there that he was working with another record label. So he was rocking with OBH and the guys. He made his name, and then he got the credentials to go rock with another record label. And that made me see right there that they split. They split up at a certain point. So there was a definite truth to friction between ARAB and King Erner. And it goes deeper than that, you guys, because with so many people hitting me up on the comments, so many people hitting up the comments and saying, Mikey T, there's issues with King Erner and ARAB. Mikey T, there's issues over money with King Erner and ARAB. Mikey T, they actually kicked King Erner out of OBH. When I got all these people messaging this and sending it in comments, and I'm ignoring it, you know what I mean? Ignoring the truth, you know what I'm saying? And that's what I tried to do when I tried to support these guys. Yeah, I'm not letting him get to me. I'm not letting him get to me, man. But he wants to come online and release his footage, and this is what I'm saying. So I'll take it as a challenge because I know for a fact that I've got the better ARAB interviews. I know for a fact that I've got the better Dark Low interviews. Jamal in here saying exactly what everyone online's saying. And let me just say this, the reason I knew that there was an issue, this is where I was going with that. Sorry, I got sidetracked. You know what I mean? I'm on that wedding cake. So King Erner hit my inbox, right? And he was like, yo, there was never an issue with me and ARAB. There was never an issue, and we never had an issue, and I never owed him. We never had to clear nothing up. And he's telling this to somebody that had no indication of what was going on in that. You know what I mean? Because I'd never looked at King Erner as anything but honorable. But you know what? The fact that he hit me up like that, and then if I scroll back up in those messages that King Erner is trying to expose me for with Ab, saying that they're just messages. No, these are messages that Ab wanted me to tell to all of you. We have a network set up, you guys. This is like when Karen Civil, I hate to compare myself, you know what I mean? Never mind. Comparing myself to Karen Civil is great. She did amazing things. She had the free Wheezy, letters to Wheezy. We're here for ARAB, you guys. Where was King Erner? Where was King Erner with all these blogs? Where was King Erner? He let everybody forget about OBH. You ain't put it on your back like that, man. We are going to keep this movement going for ARAB until he comes home. People think it's a game. You know what I mean? I had the chance to appear on an album with Max B. You know what I mean? That's why I take my relationship with Max B very serious. King Erner trying to snatch somebody's honor. You know what I mean? Yeah, from what the people in Camden are saying, King Erner, King Burner, as I like to call him, isn't that honorable. I hear he'll get you on that first batch of CMOS, but when you try to double back for the re-up, you're going to be left empty-handed, aka King Burner. You know what? But if you want your CMOS, if that's what you need, go get your CMOS from King Burner. But get the hip-hop news from here, from Mikey T, the movie star. King Burner, he is challenging me to release my content. So I commented on the page. You know what I mean? I commented on the page, and I said, all right, I'll release my ARAB interviews because I know they will put anything you've ever done with them to shame. I know it. I have an interview with Ab that is a classic interview that anybody could attest to. One of my first interview with Ab. Then my second interview with Ab went on MTV. You guys, with ARAB. Like it was kind of crazy. You know what I mean? So for anybody to question what Ab and I have done, like King Burner, like it's whack. It's 100% whack. Fight fans. Yeah, right now I am bragging about having an exclusive interview with ARAB on MTV. Who else could come out of nothing and have an interview with ARAB that ends up on MTV? Like, come on, excuse me for bragging. You know what I mean? What other interviewer has come up and had an interview end up on an exclusive album. Like, I'm sorry, guys, but King Erner was doing nothing besides letting the people forget about OBH. And King Erner, Burner, whatever the hell you want to call him, hashtag King Burner, he wants to say what I'm doing isn't honorable, coming on the internet and talking about their case when they're in the middle of appeals, trying to talk about the way that Ab and I have been messaging back and forth. Like, that's crap, man. That's total BS what you're saying. That's total BS, man. You just don't know how to take messages and turn them into a video. Every video I've watched from you in the last 3 days is BS. Every video I've watched from you in the last 3 days is boring. And now I see you're trying to go at Hassan Campbell. Like, get out of here, man. You don't have half the credibility. You don't have half the credibility. You don't have half the interviews. Your interview with Dark Low right now is grainy and dark. Please don't release that footage. Don't jeopardize the credibility of that man. Eric, I just turned on this other video and it started out with a Dark Low video freestyle. Oh my God, he's reaching. He is reaching for hits with that. And then he's dissing Hassan Campbell, reaching for hits again. But as you guys have seen, I'm not letting King Burner be my only content. I'm not letting him take control of what we do here. I'm not letting him throw Mikey T, the movie star, off of my game, off of my path. It's not happening, you guys. That's why I doubled back. You guys. I released some of my throwback interviews. I kept it going with my interviews. Well, actually, I really pushed the interviews back. I pushed my interviews with Kid, my interview with Cassidy, my interview with Sen City that I've got, the final part of the interview with Fab Don. I pushed these joints back because I wanted to get at King Burner for trying to discredit what we're doing here and this great support that we're giving to ARAB. Because he doesn't understand it, you guys. He does not understand. He just wants to jump. He just wants to jump in front of the bus. You know what I mean? Us being the bus. Because this is going to be, we're going to push right through any type of BS negativity that comes at us, you guys. The club's been corny since OBH not around. I believe it, man. ARAB really got to the point where he was like buying a bunch of bottles in the club at the end there. BY Benham, you're right. He's getting no more shine after this. He's getting no more shine after this. It's going to be only King Burner and Queen Erner headlines from here on out. No more shine for him after this. Unless I got to read some of these messages that he sent me. Because I got no problem reading the messages that he sent me with the BS that he sent. Fly Prolific, Erner crying for a view. Yeah. His channel has had absolutely no growth. But I'm sick and tired of talking about the stuff that I wanted to do for King Erner to help him. You know what I mean? He jumps on here and he talks about, oh, I got asked to be a part of this record label. They wanted me to be my videos, my dark videos with OBH were so good that you couldn't even see that they were like, if we gave him a light for the camera, the videos would be amazing. Is that what it is, King Erner? Is that what whatever label that you said did for you? Did they give you a camera light? So King Erner said that he actually got picked up by this label, and that's why I think that's why he is going to try to explain his hiatus from OBH if we get further into it. Yeah. Gully TV actually went all the way in on King Erner. He said that he had interviewed Trendsetter Shady actually, and that Shady had actually explained everything to him. Trendsetter Shady actually reached out to me, and I reached back to him, you know what I mean? I reached back to him, but we'll save that for another day. You know what I mean? If Trendsetter Shady and I ever decide to do something. Nah, JW, I was actually the most popular kid in high school. Yeah, I was like that kid who came from the projects. My parents got me out, my grandparents got me out the projects, and they brought me to the school, and then I actually became the coolest kid in school. But then I got caught up with the police and stuff like that. JW doesn't know what he's talking about. I love this when I can start interacting with the people real quick and start, just like throwing them out of here. Mikey T. Nah, Lewis, he just put out a new video about me, basically challenging me to release some of the OBH content. You know what I mean? He sort of challenged me because he's saying that he's going to release some of the great content he has had. He said that he had some really good interviews actually with ARAB. I highly doubt that. I really highly doubt that his interviews are going to be able to contend with mine. You know what I mean? I hope you guys have been seeing some of the joints that I've released in the last few days, from the new Shorty Low piece to the Quan piece to the Neef Buck piece to even the Dark Low and the Benny the Butcher interviews that I've been releasing over the last month and a half, to show you that I can do a feature-length interview. I can do a 40-minute long interview with your favorite artist. You know what I mean? A lot of the guys doing interviews can't do that. A lot of people doing interviews can't do that, but I'm showing you that I can. And I'm also going to keep giving you guys these commentaries. But listen, I want you all, everyone out there, I know there's got to be some independent artists watching the show. I know there's got to be some independent artists watching the show right now. The magazine is OBH Magazine. They got some merch out right now. If you guys are independent artists, upcoming artists, I want you to tap in with OBH Magazine. I'm going to throw in their Instagram right here so y'all can just get at them easy. First 10 people that tap in with OBH Magazine based on this stream, you're going to get a free magazine sent to you guys. About to put the joint right here, OBH Magazine. This is actually a copy of the magazine right here, you guys. They got a print issue. So the first 10 people that hit up OBH Magazine, everybody that hits up OBH Magazine right now and sends your email, you're going to get a free 6-month, actually 6 issue. You're going to get 6 free issues of this magazine, digital. It's a digital magazine as well. But also the first 10 of you will get a free print copy sent to your house if you want them to, or your P.O. box, wherever you want it sent. Oh, yo, you like that interview with Vodka I did? Yeah, meeting Vodka was mad cool. That dude was really open, and he had a lot of talent. You know what I mean? Meek Mill was one of the people that saw that talent at first. Like, Meek had him to the studio. Meek signed him to Dream Chasers. Vodka actually gave me that story. It's on the channel. I'll do a re-release on that joint. I'll put them both together, re-release it. Ooh-wee, baby. That's right. Tap in with OBH Magazine, you guys. And if you want some of this merch as well, like personally, I like the orange joint. You know what I mean? You're going to see me wearing this. Tap in with OBH Magazine, though. Oh, yeah. Ali Poe, I appreciate you for saying that. Never discredit the Goods interview. The interview with Goods, classic. 40-minute joint. Did that interview a few weeks after he had battled Cass. One of my best interviews ever. One of my best interviews ever. Yeah, Vodka's a good dude, Zeke Jones. Vodka's definitely a good dude. While we're at it, everybody in here, if you guys want to follow me on Instagram, I'm going to put my link up right now in the chat. Follow Mikey T on Instagram, and I'm going to give you the immediate follow back, you guys. I stay in tune with the people. I stay in tune with the fans. If you guys want to actually suggest any topics, hit me up on the DM. You know what I mean? Shoot me a topic. You know what I mean? Send me some information if you want me to come on here and talk about something. Honor up, Jeremy. Appreciate you for tapping into the chat tonight, man. K-Shine. Yo, I did not interview K-Shine, but I interviewed the guy that he battled, Rum Nitty. Rum Nitty and K-Shine was one of my favorite battles to ever take place. No lie, you guys. That was one of my favorite battles to ever happen. Did anybody in the chat? Well, you must have seen that, right? King Dwayne, appreciate you for tapping in. Appreciate you for tapping in, King Dwayne. SB Little Champs in the building. Oh, yeah, that's where it was, Germantown. That's where we went to interview Vodka, actually. Yup, Germantown. I didn't, Drew, I didn't see the battle last night. You saying Mook won? But yeah, guys, I'm not going to jump up here and tell King Erner what his next move should be, because if I was going against me, I know what the next move would be, but I'm not going to sit up here and make his job easy for him. That's not what I do. But just know, like, every time he comes at me, I could come back him in 2 or 3 different ways. Like, this ain't like a game to me. This hip-hop thing, this is what I love to do. People want to come on here and call me a culture vulture, like Bang'em Smurf. Bangum Smurf wants to call me a culture vulture over $50, and King Earner wants to call me a culture vulture because he's jealous of all the videos I've done with Dark Low and OBH and all these guys, and he wants to put out stories and false narratives about me and other situations. Like, for instance, he wants to tell me about what I've done and what I haven't done, like to help the camp. Like, you don't understand what I've done and what I haven't done. Well, actually you do, but you just don't want to let it out to the general public. But I will let it out to the general public, and I'm not going to be scared to. I'm absolutely not going to be scared to let it out to the general public. I came in this with open arms trying to help you, even though I don't even know you, King Earner. Just because you were a third or the fourth guy rocking with OBH, I tried to help you. But then you want to come on the internet and try to say that I'm saying things that I'm not saying. Like, guys, he tried to jump on here. King Earner is trying to jump on here and said that I said that OBH was a gang. That's ridiculous. That is 100% false. You've never seen me come on a video and say that. Like, he is so misinformed, it's crazy. Like, he couldn't even really be a blogger. He can't even really sustain a YouTube channel. What is he going to do? Is King Earner really going to come out in the next 3 or 4 days and release 4 or 5 whack OBH interviews? Bro, if you interviewed Ab, you are so connected with Ab, King Earner. If you are so connected with Ab, when your interview with Ab drops, it better be an hour long. It better be an hour long. When you drop an interview with Dark Low, who you've disparaged, and we're going to do a video about that because I don't respect how you jumped the gun on my man Dark Low. I don't respect how none of you jumped the gun on Dark Low. And I'm not referring to the fans. I'm referring to anybody in OBH that jumped the gun on Dark Low. I don't respect it. I don't respect it, and I'm going to analyze it. Why? Because Dark Low was my first affiliation in OBH. So take it from there. Take it from there. Take it from there, because Dark Low was the man who made OBH solid. Otherwise, if it wasn't for Dark Low, it was just ARAB. If I'm just being 100% honest. If it wasn't for Dark Low, there would have never been a chance for other OBH artists to blossom. And that's 100% facts. There would have never been a chance for other artists on OBH to blossom. And you can name them all in the chat, whoever you want to name. But there would have been never a chance for any of the other artists that Ab put on the internet to be taken serious. That is bar none. And I'm only speaking facts here, you guys. And I'm only speaking facts. It's no diss to Leak Moss. It's no diss to Razor. It's no diss to Skinny Me. It's no diss to Little Johnny. It's no diss to Trendsetter Shady. It's no diss to P90. It's no diss to Pretty Flock. None of those guys on OBH. You know what I mean? It's no diss to none of those men on OBH. Because Dark Low coming in showed the record label executives this guy ARAB has a whole bunch of talent under him. This guy on OBH, this guy in ARAB has so much talent right behind him. And we can see it right there. Just because they got this persona that they're, you know what I mean, that they're not the best people to invest in. You know what I mean? We could see the talent. Like I say it all the time when I'm talking to anybody. The way No Breaks Bras impressed the BET executives that later ended up tweeting about him on Twitter when Twitter was a big thing back in 2013. And I even brought that up to Bras on a couple occasions. Iceberg, yes. But what I'm saying is Dark Low is the guy that showed you that Ab really could have a record label and that he could really blossom all these other talents as well, and that it wasn't just about him. Is Overdose talking junk? Jeremy LeBlanc, did I just spit the truth? Did I just speak the truth to everybody and let everybody know the real truth about what it is? Dice TV in the building. Yeah, we're talking that talk. Yeah, exactly. Lens of light. Exactly. Lens of light. But, you know, without showing what the talent was, Ab would have just been a solo artist. And the way that Dark Low broke through when Ab was locked up, it showed you that OBH could really be a thing. And you guys, that's when I was a part of OBH. So for anybody to try and call out my credentials with OBH, it's false narrative. It's fraud. Fraud alert. You know what I'm saying? Like, for anybody to call out my affiliation when I went out there and I worked with them for no bread, I worked with them for the honor of it. I worked with them to see them succeed. Like, I put an interview with AR Ab on MTV. Ab and I have an interview on MTV, you guys. Where's King Erner's interview with Ab on MTV? Where is anything that Gully TV has ever done on MTV? I'd love to see it. I'd love to see it, you guys. Erner is capping. Keep being the voice of the streets, Mikey. Mr. McKinney, appreciate you, man. Yeah, Lewis Harper says, if you thought you was hurting the case, he should have been addressed you. Not on the internet, though. Yup. Jealous of your relationship with Ab, if you ask me. And that's exactly why we're on here talking about King Erner's relationship with Ab. If anybody thinks I got it twisted, like I forgot why we're here, no, I know exactly why we're here. Because all the people, all of you have brought to my attention over the last few weeks, King Erner, AR Ab have problems. King Erner, AR Ab had a dispute. King Erner, AR Ab had money issues. King Erner came in my DM before I ever made a video about this, about him and AR Ab having issues. King Erner came in my DM and basically was like, yo, and all that stuff about me and Ab having issues, all that stuff about me and Ab having issues over money is fake. It's fake. And I was like, huh, what am I to think? And then what am I to think? Here's how I think, you guys. This is how I think. I think back to the fact that Ab messaged me several weeks ago. Ab messaged me several weeks ago, probably over a month ago, because this was a minute ago in our messaging. And I was like, yo, Ab, King Erner and I are about to do an interview. King Erner and I are about to do an exclusive interview. He's like, yo, I love the fact that you and King Erner are about to do an interview. Let's pause right there, you guys. I told Ab that I was going to do an interview with King Erner because Erner and I were, Erner was beating around the bush of doing an interview with me. Erner was telling me, yo, we're going to do it. Yo, we're going to do it. We're going to do it. We're going to do it. I got problems. We're going to do it. You know what I mean? Beating around the bush. I'm being truthful. I told Ab we're going to do an interview. Ab's like, yo, I love it. I love the fact that you're going to do an interview with King Erner. That's dope. I like the fact that you two are working together. And in that message, Ab did say to me that, and King Erner and I never had any problems. That's what he said. That's what he said. And King Erner and I never had any problems. He made a point to tell me that King Erner and him never had any problems. King Erner in my inbox out of nowhere telling me that there were no problems over money. It seems to me like it's one of the situations of trying to hide inner issues to the general public. I put two and two together. I read between the lines, you guys. There's a reason that I'm doing this here. There's a reason that I put together all of these interviews. Oh, Camille, I appreciate you for tapping in. Have a good night. Dre, Sav, what's poppin'? Appreciate you for tuning in. Kenny B, King Erner is a weirdo. Lockstock Media, London. London is locked in. All right. Yo, Zymer Bolden, that's what's up, man. Zymer Bolden, you got a job, you're a rapper, and you work at CVS. You kind of said that 2 times, though, bro, but that's a major salute. Edgar McNeil, what's going on tonight? How you doing? Brian Hagan, here's one of our key people right here. Brian Hagan, my man. Sorry to call you out by name, but that's your YouTube name. He said, Erner burnt me for the CMOS. So we're going to get into that for a little bit here. We got 270 people in here, you guys. Let's get those likes up. Hit the like for me, you guys. Let's get 100 likes in here. I appreciate everybody tapping in. Robert Jones was popping, man. But all right. So Brian said that King Erner actually burnt him on the CMOS. I read a very similar comment, you guys. I read a OUI magazine merch available now. You guys tap in with OUI magazine. I read a very similar comment, you all, and it said that King Erner got this person their first batch of CMOS. Brian, he got this person their first batch. So unlike you getting burnt, this guy actually got his first batch. And then he tried to double back. He tried to double back for some more. So maybe that's some positive promo for King Earner, that the customer actually wanted to double back and get some more of that supply, right? He wanted to get some more of that good CMOS from the CMOS god, King Earner. He's snatching CMOS. Anyways, so he doubled back to get some more CMOS, and King Earner burnt him on the second attempt. Yo, Lens of Light. Yeah, man. Sometimes we got to boot them out. Burner frauding. Yeah. Burner frauding. King Burner. Guys, hit the hashtag in here. King Burner. Hashtag King Burner. Yo, Edgar McNeil. Well, can you do me a favor and send word to Skinny that I hope all the best, because I haven't heard from him in a minute. I'm thinking something happened with the phone that he had that he was contacting me on. Mr. G for status. Save this one for your YouTube highlight reel, bruh, because you is up out of here. Edgar McNeil, you actually watched the 8-minute joint? I appreciate that, man. Appreciate you watching that. Stay tuned for his feature film. It's actually called Slapface. My brother Jerry has a new movie. One of the executive producers from The Grudge actually came to get my brother Jerry's new movie, Slapface. He turned it from a short film into a feature-length film. If anybody in here likes horror films, I'm sure there's got to be some horror film fans in here. But my brother's name is Jeremiah Kipp. He had made a short film called Slapface in 2018. One of the executive producers of the horror movie called The Grudge actually reached out to him to turn his short film into a feature-length film. It's called Slapface, and I'm putting the link in the chat right now, the IMDb, if anybody wants to tap in with it. Bullets Gotti Show, what's popping, man? I see you got it lit over on your channel, man. King Burner made another video where he actually said he's going to be releasing all of his content in regard to Dark Low. And then he proceeded to release a Dark Low video that was so dark that I couldn't even see it. And it really made me embarrassed for his channel and the content that he is claiming to have to release. He also said he's going to be releasing some really exclusive interviews with ARAB. I'm hoping they're really in depth, because if King Earner is that guy, he should be able to get an in-depth interview with Ab, right? So this thing should be like 30, 40 minutes, right? We should get some real good content. We'll see. We'll see. But I'm not going to let up. I'm not going to let up, because I know there's a lot of people in here who might not have seen my old interviews with Ab. So I'm going to get it started. I'm going to release my first ever interview with ARAB. I'm going to release our second interview that hit MTV. And then I'm going to release our third interview that we did right before he got locked up, actually. Yeah, I did. Yeah, Sydney, I read that headline. Actually, yeah, I read that headline. Trust, power, and money. Ab and King Earner have a lot of issues that you could read into on the internet if you just type it in. You know what I mean? You can rewind this video and see what I was saying, though, if you want, after when we go on to On Demand. Oh, yo, Bullets Gotti Show 2.0. Are you going in tonight on King Earner on your channel at 8 p.m.? That's what I like to hear. Lock in with Bullets Gotti Show 2.0. He's probably going to be clowning Queen Earner on the show, rightfully so. A lot of people are actually jumping fence on King Earner right now because, we really had a chance to make all this thing a major connection. Let me be 100% honest with you. We had a major chance to make this connection and OBH still a real big functioning thing with King Earner and myself together. Like, come on. It would have been a wrap. But King Earner is too caught up with trying to diss other bloggers. King Earner is too caught up with, you guys want to make fun of my curtains? You guys want to make fun of my curtains? What the hell was on that man's head? I'm going to put up a screenshot of that on my Instagram. Jesus. And you guys want to make fun of my curtains? Yo, Bobby Brown, how is that? Gully TV never Gully TV never had the content that I did. You got to understand, since 2009, I've kept my name in the blogs on a weekly basis. You couldn't not, like, I don't know who you are. Like, I can't even remember your name from when I just said it 2 seconds ago. But if you don't know what I've done since 2009, I've done interviews with the most dope artists that have been in the hottest websites. I kept Mikey T, the movie star. I kept that name ringing in every single website, from All Hip Hop to World Star to Hip Hop DX to Hot New Hip Hop to Rap Radar. Every single hot website had the name Mikey T, the movie star in it, from all of my exclusive interviews. And I would do like a 40, 50-minute interview with an artist, 30 to 50 minutes. And then I would cut it up 5 minutes a piece, and I would release it week after week. 52 weeks a year, my name would not leave a headline. That's why I turned the name Mikey T, the movie star, from a cornball name that you couldn't respect, a cornball MySpace name, since Girly TV wants to bring up MySpace days, which were corny, by the way. You know what I'm saying? I turned it into a household name, a name that you could respect, a name that is actually involved in hip hop, actually a name that nobody else has. Let's be honest. How many other Gully TVs are out there? Probably a dozen. There's not one other Mikey T, the movie star. And that's major facts. Boomer Squids, thank you for tuning in. Peace. That's right. My face wasn't in the headlines at first. And I was cool with that. I was cool with driving to Philly 5 hours, 4.5 hours there, 4.5 hours back, shooting an hour with Dark Low and keeping Dark Low's name in these headlines, in these cameras, keeping Dark Low's face circulating. But you know what? Dark Low got taken away from us. And I'll be damned if all of the work that Dark Low put in since 2011 goes to waste. That's why you're going to see my face talking about Ab. That's why you're going to see my face talking about Dark Low every single week, every other day. King Earner couldn't hold the load. King Earner couldn't keep up. People message me every day saying if King Earner was in charge of OBH, nobody would even know who it was anymore. And you want to know what? I ignored those comments at first. But it's true. It's 100% true. With a leader like King Earner, there's nothing that would have happened for the label. I mean, the guy obviously doesn't know what he's talking about, if I can be 100% honest with you guys, because he wants to go in and talk about conversations that I haven't had or I have had. If you were in tune with people, you would know conversations that I've had and records that I've tried to put together and connections that I've tried to establish. But you apparently don't, because you're probably too busy, caught up in your own crap, to really be invested in this OBH life. Damn, I just said it and it just hit me. He's really too invested. King Burner is too invested in his own life. Wow, this is really just like, because you guys got to understand, like, I take away from my own life. Like, I take away from my own life, living my own life, to do all of this every single day. You know what I mean? All the stories I could do, other interviews I could do. This is what I care about doing, is supporting these guys. You know what I mean? And it turns out to me that this guy is really just caught up in his own life that's not honorable. That's not honorable. It's not honorable, man. I don't respect that. You let OBH rot. You were going to let OBH fall. Like, if we're looking at a graph, you were going to let it just like, and that's not honorable, man. You didn't stand up when you needed to. You want to stand up now. Some people in the chats are saying, or somebody commented earlier actually and said, if King Earner really had a problem with Mikey T, why did talking about OBH like this, why didn't he do it at the beginning? Yeah, exactly. Why didn't he do it at the beginning? Why didn't he? And if he did it at the beginning, you guys, I would have been doing the same thing with the same passion and the same fire. But my only regret My only regret is not telling Ab about the problems that I had with some of these OBH members when it first initially started. Because, I thought I could ignore it. I thought I could ignore the issues that were starting to bubble and just keep on doing the work that I was doing. Heavy Music Group, you're funny. Jason Simpson says, "What's good, Mikey T? When are you going to no plans to interview Leek Moss. You know what I mean? I'm pretty sure Leek Moss doesn't want to do an interview with me. We were actually supposed to do an interview. We were actually supposed to do an interview exclusive. We were actually supposed to do an interview exclusive like a month and a half back. We were actually supposed to do one about a month and a half back, but I hadn't got accustomed to Zoom at that point. Now I'm on Zoom right now, guys, and I'm just killing it. Sorry, guys. I was just answering a text. My bad. Robert Jones, because he's a wave hopper. Man, you was right. You was right. You know what I mean? Wave hoppers. I hate wave hoppers. That's one thing I hate. I've been repping with Dark Low since 2011. You got to understand that I repped with Bangum Smurf since 2009, you guys. Like all the way up till like last year, all the way up to a little, you know what I mean? When he called me a culture vulture over $50. I'm not going to stand for that. How is somebody a culture vulture over $50? How am I a culture vulture because I'm putting on for OBH and you wish you could? You know what I mean? Please don't release any embarrassing interviews that are going to take OBH back. You just released a music video or a freestyle video of Dark Low in the Dark. Please don't do it, man. Earner, you're embarrassing yourself. But more importantly than embarrassing yourself, you're embarrassing OBH. You're embarrassing OBH, man. And next time you do a video about me, get yourself together. Get yourself together, man. I don't want your head all out of frame. I don't want you to have to cut it a couple times to get the editing right so you can remember what you want to say about me. And please don't message me after your next video. Once you realized you edited it, you saw I have another video out, and then you found out that you were wrong once again. And you just don't have it in you to apologize. But I'm going to tell you guys, I told King Earner, I don't want an apology. I don't want an apology from you, King Earner. I don't want an apology. You know what I mean? I know you know what you did was wrong. I know what you know. I know you know what you did was wrong. But to me, now that he's continuing all the videos, I think he's doing it to try and get his name out there a little bit more. You know what I mean? But that's not going to work because your interview quality is rough, man. Your interview quality is rough. You know what I mean? Hassan Campbell, he comes on here and he actually entertains people. You know what I mean? He actually people gravitate towards him to see his content and see what he's going to say about something. You kind of bore people. You kind of bore people. Me, what do I have? I have my opinions. I have my stances on things. I actually give interesting perception on what's going on in the game. But you, Earner, it's a little rough right now for you, man. I mean, 50,000 subscribers on there, and the diss video on me only has like 3,000 or 4,000 hits. That's kind of rough. It's kind of rough, man. No, it's not, SS. That's weird. No, it's not. How was y'all Halloween, though? Yo, Heavy Music Group, what are you talking about? Until Ab says something? Until Low says something? Bro, if you're going to just be basing someone on another man, you can check up out of here right now. You know what I mean? I don't need that type of fan on deck. I don't need that type of fan on deck. So no more shout outs for Heavy Music Group. You know, you've pretty much discontinued yourself from this channel. You know what I mean? I don't respect that type of I don't respect that type of stuff on my channel, man. This channel is about real hip hop. You guys got to understand, this channel is about real hip hop. Robert Jones, check my boy Talk for Prez music. Did I say that right, bro? Hopefully I said that right. Gregory Hawes Jr. said he's selling his CMOS Gold. That's right, man. CMOS Gold is being sold by King Earner. If you want your CMOS, hit up King Earner. But if you want hip hop, hit up Mikey T. Because King Earner's kind of delusional. Has Smurf apologized? Eric asked. We'll have to save that for another video. We're not talking about Bang'em Smurf in this video. Free Max Bigavel. That's right. That's right. Toke. Oh, Toke for, okay, Toke. Yo, Ooey Magazine in the building right now. Nah, Aaron, I got heavy out of here for that because I don't respect that. I want some people that tune in support. I don't want people that tune in and support because they're here because of another man. You know what I mean? What we're doing here is we're changing hip hop together, you guys. Yo, Greg, he did another one. He did another one. Mikey T. Oh, G Money. G Money wants to see some. G Money wants to like order this on pay-per-view or something. Yeah, Erner got a lot of love though. You got to understand. I went to Erner's hood. I don't know if his hood is North Philly, but I went to North Philly. Erner was at a music video. We were there. I showed him his love. He jumped on my camera talking all types of stuff, bigging me up, telling me that I was the one who came out to North Philly when others wouldn't. You know what I mean? King Erner, he just talks a lot. He just talks. Every time he runs into somebody that he doesn't like, he's like that guy you run into that doesn't like you, but then he's just like sucking up to you. So that's what he did. He pretty much sucked up to me, didn't he? Bass Hassan said, why does he need the love? Exactly. Why does he need any love when he didn't earn anything? What did King Erner actually earn? I want to know. Somebody please tell me. I just want to know. Nah, I didn't watch the Mook and Rock battle, Breezy. What did you think of it? I really thought that Mook was going to win. I thought Mook was going to win. What do you think? Greg, please tell me, what did this guy ever, why do we call him King? Mook trashed him? King Couch Surfer. Yo, Reese Laraka in the building. What's poppin', man? Yo, Reese, if you're not following me on Instagram, tap in with me on the gram. If you're into rap, man, tap in with Ooey Magazine as well. JW, you're right. I'm putting on for CT. SP from Jersey said it was Mook 2-1. I was actually just watching my old interview with Mook today. G Money said he ain't a king, he's a queen. Greg, answer me this. What's the difference between gold CMOS and blue CMOS? Trick question. What does King Burner actually earn? No, I don't know what he's ever done. Like, he tried to come on and say that he did interviews with Arab and he did interviews with Dark Low, and then he got a record label situation. Okay, what happened from that? What happened from that? You know what I mean? I went to Miami. I started doing some work at Circle House Studio, which was a great opportunity for me. This dude, Abibi Lewis, who is actually the son of the Inner Circle. Inner Circle was, the band that put together Bad Boys and Sweat. They had me working at Circle House Studios. I eventually began a relationship with Scott Storch, started working with Storch Music Group. There was a situation where Storch was supposed to put me on Revolt TV. It didn't happen. You know what I mean? I got some real history of working with real labels. If you look at my stuff, when I was working with Storch, we were working with everyone from Waka Flocka to Pusha T to Stitches right before he came out. Like, come on. Like, your credibility is nothing compared to mine. Your credibility is actually, I hate to say this. I really hate to say this. Your credibility, King Erner, Queen Erner, King Burner, is worse than Gully TV's. Your credibility is worse than Gully TV's. I don't know if you've actually ever done an interview other than the guy that snitched on Max B. And that's just, there's no honor in that. If you try to call Max B a rat, there's no honor in it. That's whack. What do you think? Shout out to Mikey T, the movie star, keeping OBH alive. Appreciate you for tapping in, man. You know what I mean? People say I get cocky, but yo, when I see a comment like that saying salute Mikey T, keeping the name alive, I read it because I love reading something like that, you guys. I'm on here so we can keep this name alive. You know what I mean? Other people, they just want to let things rot in a corner. That's all they want to do is let momentum die. Okay, Lean Breezy. Lean Breezy, you got to chill. Chris, what's popping, man? Drew. I don't know. I don't watch Gully's interviews. I did not watch his interview. I did not watch his starter kit interview with Capadonna. Gully, that is embarrassing. You should have done that interview a long time ago. That is embarrassing. Lock stock. Well, what's popping then, man? What's the next question? What's up? D Mula. He's got that wrench. D Mula. If I ever see you in a Gully TV chat, I will take that wrench. I will take that wrench. What is this, Zoha? This is Mikey T, the movie star. I'm actually the hottest dude out there doing interviews. I'm actually the hottest blogger. You guys know how It's Biscuit claims to be the hottest blogger? Do you guys know how It's Biscuit claims to be the hottest blogger? I am the hottest blogger, you guys. I am the hottest blogger. I'm glad It's Biscuit is getting into music too. That new record Outside that It's Biscuit have, it really goes. It really goes, man. But I am the best blogger. Deshaun Thomas in the building. Deshaun, I know you are like a day 50. I know you're like a day 50 fan, and I appreciate you for tapping in. Guys, we almost have 100 likes, 96 likes. Let me get 4 more likes, you guys. Let me get 4 more likes. Let's get 100 likes up in here. But yo, Zoha, my bad. What was it? This is Mikey T, the movie star, hottest dude doing interviews out. Next topic. Talk your talk, Mikey. Chris, I appreciate it. Punch 215, Philly in the building. Punch, are you messing with me in Philly, or did King Erner put me out of Philly? Well known in the UK. I appreciate that, man. Trap Media in the building. UK. Damn, I'm coming to the UK as soon as all this stuff gets cleared up, and maybe when it gets a little warmer, actually. G Money Dark Low is actually gonna be going on trial soon, from what I understand. Dark Low is gonna be coming on trial soon. Punch 215, appreciate that, man. What do you think, Queen Burner? Yeah, that's what I think. Free Skinny Me. This chump ain't gonna stop me from supporting the men, yo. He's not gonna stop me from supporting the men. He's not gonna stop me from supporting Skinny Me, Dark Low, ARAB, all of these guys, man. Kaz, you kidding me? You're gonna try to stop me from messing with people like Kaz that actually told me about his artist OZ Sparks back in the day? Like, you got nothing to do with that. Yo, is Ab coming home? Reese asked. We're waiting to hear right now from the whole thing with Ab, actually. You letting dude OBH or nothing. You're right, JW. Creating Legacy LLC. Philly in here, Rematic. I appreciate that. I appreciate Philly still tapping in with me, man. What was I gonna say? I was just getting all amped up. And I was fitting to say something. Like, I was fitting to say something crazy. If AR come home, it's lit. 100%. If ARF comes home, it's lit. It's over. But Dark Low will be home soon. Dark Low will definitely be home soon, and he will be out doing what all of you want to see him do. And then I'll still be doing me as well. And then Ab will be home soon after that. So everything's really going to keep going. Wow. All money. Alpo called Erner directly and had him shook. Wow. That sounds like the next video. I'm just noting that down. You know what I mean? Because I always stay ready, you guys. I always stay ready for the next joint. Breeze Baguettes and Leak got to drop more tunes. Well, Leak just dropped the definition of sturdy. Breeze Baguettes actually just hit me, but he's probably not going to want to do any work with me. Yeah, Say Cheese is definitely my son's. Say Cheese probably studied my work, to be honest with you. You know what I mean? Say Cheese was probably studying my work, if I'm being 100% honest. A lot of these guys studied my work though. But it's like Gucci Man. It's like Gucci Man and ATL. All these dudes is my sons. You know what I mean? But that's why it's so important that I show my face. That's why it's so important that I show my face right now, you guys. It's so important that I show my face because all of y'all need to see who's been putting out this content for so long. You know what I mean? And I got no problem doing it anymore. I actually get excited about coming on here and doing these lives and talking and explaining to you what's really going on in hip hop. Do your thing and let him focus on CMOS. Exactly. In 5 years, he'll be focusing on CMOS, and I'll still be doing hip hop news. I'll be running a hip hop label. Where am I from? I'm from Connecticut. R.I.P. Zach TV plus Dramos Hood Affairs DVD. Big facts. Big facts. Big facts. Might be true facts. Alpo just lost his mom too. He was on green. Alpo was. Do your thing. Thank you, Shantae. I appreciate that. Zach TV. Yeah, we was actually just talking about Zach TV on a live stream I was doing, a new podcast, Ops podcast. G Money says, I appreciate you holding the men down and responding to me. I look at you differently now. I appreciate that, man. I appreciate the fact that I was able to show you what type of person I am. You know what I mean? I love to interact with the people. You know what I mean? That's what I'm here for, to give you guys the news, also to hear what you've got to say. You know what I mean? So it can help me determine what I need to do. Because it's really that. Why do you think artists, when they're working on their albums, they go to the club to get inspiration from songs? You know what I mean? People could be caught up. People could be caught up in their spin class. You know what I mean? You could be caught up in your spin class like Gully TV, or you could be caught up in finding a new, one of these to wear on your head like King Erner. You know what I mean? You can be too caught up. Like King Erner's too caught up right now to focus on the music industry. King Erner's too caught up to focus on the music industry right now, you guys. This is my lane. King Erner, focus on the CMOS. G Money from Flip the Script. No, I don't think G Money from Flip the Script is in here. Yeah, no, I don't think that was G Money from Flip the Script. But I was actually just watching G Money and Flip's interview with JoJo Capone today. 3-hour interview, man. When you got a interview type series that can go for 3 hours, it really shows you the type of chemistry and the type of interaction you can have with your guest. You know what I mean? So that was very impressive watching JoJo Capone's interview. Yeah, creating legacy. Honestly, no. He's given me more of a chance to get in character. This isn't me getting out of character, you guys. This is me getting into character. King Erner is giving me an opportunity to show you all who Mikey T, the movie star, is. You know what I mean? He's giving me an opportunity to show the general public who I really am. So he's really messing this whole thing up on his own. You know what I mean? The people are going to see his disgusting interviews, and they're gonna come over to this channel and they're gonna see something clean. And you know what? They're probably gonna go ham on the interviews that I release. You know what I mean? But I'm gonna do it now since King Erner wanted to put out the challenge. I know for a fact, and I think the majority of you guys know. And I know G Money, yeah, I knew. But I know for a fact that a lot of you guys out there know that I've actually put out way better content than he's ever done. I can't imagine any of his interviews are going to be the length that mine were. So for him to try and challenge me like that is embarrassing on his own end. He can't touch it. And oh yeah, this is what I want to let you guys know. Actually, Gilly the Kid actually hit me back about this whole situation. I'm going to be releasing that as well. Gilly the Kid responds to King Erner snatching Mikey T's honor. That's something you guys could all expect to see in the near future. Curtis Brown, no, this is a crib. This is not a hotel room. This is not a Motel 6. This is a house. Like, Is something wrong with you? This is a white wall. There's a picture up there. There's a ceiling. There's a closet. Like, you are weird, dude. Like, you is a weirdo, man. Are you happy, Curtis? Are you happy? Like, you got to see that? Do you want me to pull out an O so you can see what real chronic looks like? You probably buy a dime at a time. Have a good night. That's got to be horrible, right, guys? Buying a dime at a time? That's got to be strenuous. But yeah, y'all, I'm fitting to get out of here. I'm about to roll one up, actually. Anybody got any questions before I get out of here tonight? What's popping? OOE TV and the OOE magazine, excuse me. It's OOE TV HD on YouTube, though. Y'all can see them right there in the chat. Tap in with OOE magazine. Dwan Shepard, what did you create? Say it in the chat before I get out of here, what you actually created. Yeah, yo, bro, I'm not looking for any roommates right now, man. I'm not looking for any roommates. I'm good. Just keeping it real, Mikey. All money. What did all money say? I forgot. Oh yeah, JoJo's a real one. What was it? Excuse me. All money. Yeah, stay tuned. I'm supposed to be interviewing JoJo. I'm about to get out of here though, you guys. Lens of Light Productions, Curtis. Gone. Dwan Shepard. Yeah, Dwan, that's what I thought. Like, yo, guys, it's so annoying when people hit you up for an interview and they got nothing to interview about. Like, you know what I mean? It's so annoying. Everybody in here, though, I appreciate y'all tuning in. If you want to support the channel, if you guys want to support the channel, Cash App is the best way. If you guys want to make a donation to the channel, it's Cash App, Mikey T Movie. I appreciate anybody who supports the channel in that regard, man. It's all love. Know that the money will go to help progress in this channel, help build in this channel to a higher level. I'm about to roll. Yeah, roll one up, lock, stock. Anybody that's not actually in the United States, if you use PayPal, my PayPal, if you want to send a donation, is my email, upnorthwave@gmail.com. I'm putting it in there if you want to send a donation by PayPal. D Mula, appreciate you for tuning in tonight. JW, okay, is she hot? But yeah, let's end this on a high note. If anybody has any questions before I get out of here, hit me with it now. About to log up out of here and, roll up some. I think I'm going to do the do-si-do tonight, actually. I'm going to do the do-si-do. That's right. I'm going to do that do-si-do, guys. Appreciate y'all for tuning in tonight. It's love. That's right. Lens of Light Production says OOE has good gems and news. Y'all get a magazine. Go get that magazine, OOE magazine right now. Before I get out of here, I'll actually post their Instagram, because anybody who DMs OOE magazine right now is going to get 6 free issues of the magazine. 6 free issues of the magazine. It's digital. It's a digital magazine. It's one magazine every 2 months. That makes for 6 per year. But the first 10 people actually make that. The first 20 people in this chat who DM OOE Magazine their email address and send a mailing address, P.O. Box, wherever you want it sent to, you will get a free copy of the magazine as well. Thanks for tuning in, everyone. It's Mikey T, the movie star.